you guys been a little bit banged up at that offensive line position in the just last couple weeks. How do you feel the I guess unit as a whole has shifted and adjusted to that, and then specifically with Greenberg and McGowan, how do you feel they kind of slotted in the other day?
Greenberg and McGowan have been doing a good job. I know this is Greenberg's first time or first season at center, and I feel like he's been doing a really good job. Just getting us together because he's the center. McGowan has been doing good. Glad to see him actually getting the opportunity to showcase what he has. But I feel like we've all been gelling together. We've all been, working hard, building that chemistry up since spring, or with Greenberg since the summer.
What did you know about Zach when he got here? Had you ever heard of Greenberg College before?
No, I never.
You dealt with you're moving up a level. He's moving up several levels.
Yeah.
Is there anything about him that's kind of surprised you that wow, this guy can really play?
During our workouts in the summer, he has a great conditioning. I never saw him tired ever. I've never seen Zach tired. And that's one thing I say has stood out to me. I've never seen him tired.
To piggyback on what Jeremiah asked you, how did Zach do with the calls? Not just the other day, but he was thrust into the Charlotte game after Austin got hurt. How did he handle the communication up front with you guys?
Honestly, it was good, because he's basically him and Austin, they get together, watch film and stuff like that, and he did a really good job. I felt like he was a little nervous at the beginning, but he progressed and got better at it. But he did a good job.
Willie, what jumps out to you about the way Jacoby Criswell plays quarterback?
He's really good. He can throw the ball far.
He's proud of that.
Yeah, he can. He really can throw it far. He's been doing a good job too. We're confident in him.
And what strikes you about maybe the way you guys play as an offense, from what you've seen? I know it's a small sample size. But how you guys function as an offense, maybe with him back there as opposed to, you're on your third quarterback now, obviously.
Yeah, I feel like we do the same job. Our job is the same, regardless of the quarterback. We block. We just try to do our best to protect the quarterback, regardless of who it is.
But the difference between Jacoby and Connor, I guess you're going to move the pocket more with Connor, I guess, than Jacoby. So when you're going back and forth with him, like you guys were the other day, and you might this weekend as well, how does that change things for you guys at all? Or does it?
I say it really doesn't change anything for me in particular, but I can see the tackles from a tackle standpoint, having to push off, not get a holding call if he's moving in the pocket, stuff like that. But for us, it really doesn't change. We just have to dominate, have to move the pocket, have to push the defensive lineman and try to get that yardage. I say in the run, we still have the same job regardless.
Is Jacoby a vocal guy?
He is. Yeah, he is. He's a little quiet like myself, but he's stepping into that role, having to talk more, be more vocal as a quarterback.
I was going to ask if he's been a little bit more vocal. It's a little different this week because I think about a half ago he probably would have expected to be in that situation. He's thrust into it and he had some success. Was there anything different about him this week? Other than just, I'm a quarterback, I have to talk more, but just maybe different in the way he went about things?
He's been a little bit more confident. I can tell he's been confident. I feel like he's been taking charge more, encouraging us, talking positively to us. I can say he's definitely been doing that a lot more.
Really, how important is it to have a good performance this week, heading into the ACC season and the rivalry game coming up next week?
I feel like every week is important for us, trying to become 1-0 every day, every week. That's our, mentality and that's our standard. I feel like, this game is no different from any other game. We want to, dominate every week and get the dub every single week. So I feel like there's no change. It's always the same, especially for me.
What's been the reception like for Randy coming back? I assume you guys obviously saw him today.
Yeah.
How was it having him back?
It's it's awesome, for him to go through what he's been through, and that just shows us toughness. He's the prime example. That's tough. It's so sad to see what he had to go through and he had to get surgery and stuff like that. That's sad, and we're just so grateful for him because he does a lot for us. Stuff that's behind the scenes, he does a lot for us. He's been a great coach, great mentor, great father figure.
Do you guys mob him at all, or do you have to be gentle with him? I'm assuming you kind of want to grab him and
Yeah.
pick him up, but like,
We've
what
been.
was like when you actually saw him?
Everybody smiles, clapping and stuff. Just happy to see him because we missed him during the game. You know, he wasn't there for the NC Central game, and just having that coach, you know, because he's a very experienced coach. We still have Kyle and Corey Gaynor helping us out, but there's nothing like having Coach Clemens there.
Is it weird calling Corey coach?
Kinda, yeah, kinda. Like when Corey got here, like when I saw him, I was like, why are you here? And then he was like, I'm about to start coaching. So I'm like, oh, wow, for real? Oh, we lit.
So he's mostly working with the interior guys, so that would be you, as one of the interior guys. What has he kind of been like as a coach? And is he a good communicator as a coach? And is he a different guy? He was kind of a hard edge with us. He didn't really like talking to us. I'd love to know how different he is as a coach with you guys.
Man, that's just Corey. Corey, he's really a outgoing guy. He has a lot of jokes. He's just trying to put up a front for the media. He's always joking, man. That's one thing about Corey. He's always joking. But I'll say with having Corey back on the staff, it's been awesome, you know, especially because I played with him last year. So it's like he's like basically one of the guys now, you know what I mean, again. So I say he's been coaching us. He coaches the centers more than he coaches the guards, but he's been helping us a lot.
I meant to follow up on a question that Adam asked about Coach Clemens. How hands-on was Coach Clemens this morning?
He was hands-on, you know, talking to us like that, but he had to take it a little slow. So, like he was coaching us a little bit, but he was coaching from afar.
I'm sure you don't call Corey coach. He's just Corey, I would think.
I just call him Corey, but
Right.
no one really calls him coach, but he's a coach.
You make the freshmen call him coach?
No, we don't. Nah.
Just 3 games into the season, how would you assess where the O-line is at, things that you guys are proud of, and some areas that you feel like still need to be improved?
I feel like I'm proud of the guys. I feel like we've been very physical these past couple games. It's a different it's everybody's, you know, first time except me, you know, actually have an opportunity playing in those games. I feel like we've been building a lot of chemistry, and we've been doing a really good job, like communicating, having somebody's back, running to the pile, you know, running to the ball. I feel like we've been doing a good job.
You kind of hit on it there, but, you know, coming into the season, you're the only guy in that O-line that's, you know, started a collegiate game, right? What are some of the difficulties with just, I don't know, bringing the other guys up and making them feel, you know, confident, like they can go in and be at home?
I say from my perspective, like what I could do or what I do is, you know, just trying to be vocal, trying to encourage those guys. I feel like confidence is a big key in, you know, being successful as a football player, because if I don't have that confidence, I'm not going to trust myself. I'm going to doubt myself, and I'm going to doubt my ability. So I feel like just encouraging those guys, you know, telling them, you can do this, helping them out, showing them drills, coming in, getting extra work, studying film, stuff like that. I feel like that's what I do to, you know, try to help them.
Having played with Omarion last year, is there anything different that you have noticed about him through 3 games this year?
He's been trying to jump over everybody.
Right?
That's crazy.
Looks like Drake, yeah.
But man, Omarion is still that great back. You know, I feel like this year he has been breaking tackles like crazy. That's been the biggest difference that I've seen. But he still has the same production. Still a great back, amazing back, and he basically is like carrying us.
Yeah. Are you ever, I mean, you're a tough guy, but are you ever in any way surprised or impressed by his durability or his strength, like one tough guy to another, you know? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, I'm not gonna lie, like some of the stuff I see Omarion do, it's like, it's spectacular. Like, I'm impressed, I'm amazed by what he does, like how he breaks tackles, makes people miss, run through people, he like gets hit, and he just goes for 30, 20. It's amazing. I'm impressed by how he plays the game. I love it.
And then just a quick one, any specific keys for the O-line for this JMU game?
I'll say, you know, communication. Communication is the biggest thing. You know, having that confidence, no doubt. Just play on effort. I feel like if you can play on effort, I feel like that can just really take care of itself, because a coach shouldn't have to tell you to play effort. No one should have to tell you to play effort. We're here for a reason. So effort should be out the window. And I feel like with effort, that could take care of a lot of your issues.
Can't let you go without asking about Trevion Green. He's to your right. How's he how would you assess his play through the first 3 weeks?
I call him what I call Trey. I call him a monster. I call him Monster Trey, and I feel like he's been playing like a monster. I feel like I've been very impressed with Trey as well.
What have you been most impressed with? Because he had very few snaps before the Minnesota game.
His aggressiveness, like he's just out of the block and just off the rip, and I'm impressed with that. I'm impressed with him keeping his composure. Say if he messes up one play, he's right back. And he's not focused on that last play. He's not focused on what he did wrong. He's focused on the next play, and that's what I'm very proud of him. Because sometimes even with me, like I'll mess up on a play and I'll be in my head, but got past that and now we're on to the next one. So having that next play mentality, that's what I'm very impressed with Trey. He's been doing a good job with that.
Does he like that nickname? Monster?
He hates it, but everybody's been calling him Monster since they heard me say it.
He hates it, so that means you have to call him that.
I have to. Well, he's perfect. It's the perfect nickname.
Everybody know.
It's the perfect nickname for him because he's 6'8", 350, and then you got me next to him. He makes me look like a little kid.
I thought we were going to get out of it without it.
Yeah, we were going to ask you about that. We all made a path.
All right, Willie.
Appreciate it.